childish game. Antus Vannon, retired. Sleep late and read trashy books. I don't keep up with the Mages Guild affairs anymore. I spent 40 years at the Arcane University. Good years, but I don't miss it. Now I'm completely useless. I'm proud of it. Irene Metric moves with such grace. I wonder what it is she does. You too. What is it, citizen? Speak. What is it, citizen?
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish. Go on and Wait, help? Oh, well then, I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away. The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
So, what brings you here today? Welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine? Try combining aloe vera leaves with some venison. It's said to have some restorative properties. Yes, actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of wines from all over Tamriel. But one vintage continues to elude me. Shadow Banish wine. How I'd love to add it to my collection. Say, that gives me an idea. You look like the adventuring type. If you can retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banish wine, I'll gladly pay you well. All I know about them is that they're found in the many fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil. Well, apparently the wine is so rare because it was only made in one tiny batch. It's the product of an alchemist who was also a vintner. Besides tasting incredible, the magic within the wine allows the imbiber to be gifted with night eye. The vintner made it special for the Legion soldiers posted at the forts when they were active long ago. It was perfect for keeping lookouts warm on cold nights and helping them see better in the dark. Clever, eh? Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
But I won't lie, it's really pretty. I like the greenery. That's one thing I really like about Oblivion is the green. It's why I like The Witcher 3 as well, it's good, the greenery. I couldn't imagine with mods. But oh well, I'll just wait until I complete the vanilla game and I'll check out the mod.
There's no problem, is there? There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil. All of Bella's priests and priestesses murdered. He's that thief that the Imperial... Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City? Carry on.
That's cool. I like how he knows about Lex. Emilius Lex. I can't say his first name, but it really shows like how each guard is separate, I suppose. Like he might be part of the Imperial Legion, but he's not part of the Imperial City Guard. He's probably part of like the Whoa, that was random. Well, what is he up? Oh, okay, no. That makes sense then. As I was saying, that guard that just passed, he might be just be part of the highway, from The Walking Dead, the, what were they called? The Highway Minutemen? Kind of like Fallout. Oh, wow, that is a pretty sight. Oh, with the Imperial City as well in the background? Yeah, it's a pretty sight. Anywho, that guard that just passed might just be part of this. He might be part of the Imperial Legion, but a separate guard, and yeah, I just liked it. And that's...
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die. Easily done. Yeah.
A highwayman. I guess it makes sense. I gotta reread The Walking Dead. What were they? Between Alexandria and Commonwealth. No! They didn't escape the Commonwealth. Yeah, I'm talking about the comic books, not the show. Well, so this is the main quest and wow, the greenery is so nice. I don't know if it's being biased compared to my Xbox, but yeah, it's nice. I like it. Imagine my dog being that I really want to walk her in areas like this where it's nice and green and full of grass and well, there's no grass here, but if the graphics were updated, but with grass and trees and still the greenery, I'd like to take my dog to someplace like that. The birds are cool too. I like how they... I'm currently reading Stephen King's It. Excuse me, I pushed the wrong buttons. I'm currently reading Stephen King's It, and one of the characters, Stan Uris, he's a bird watcher, and yeah. Oh, this is the area. I'm pretty sure I played this enough to know. Yeah, this is the area. I'm gonna do a quick save, just in case I change my mind. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick save. Give me a second.
How are I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory. I found some good pauldrons at the armorer. If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory house. Goodbye.
Yes? Can I help you? He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Hello. Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Waynon Priory, a monastery. Can I help you? Oh, yes. He'll be in the Priory house somewhere. We are a monastic order devoted to divine Talos, who was the mortal Tiber Septim, the founder of the Empire. He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, that the attack on the Chapel of Devella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. Like members of my order, the Blades are devoted to the Divine Talus. We honor them for their dedication and devotion. Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh, what next? Take care.
I'm Brother Jaffuere. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death? You'd better explain yourself. Now. You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can. It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need. Your first priority now should be to I don't have much here at hand. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard. The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries. The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here. Daedra, Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity. Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does. Do you need... I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables. Very good. You are well prepared. But if you should ever find yourself in need of a horse, my offer still stands. Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
I just want a horse because I'm concerned about keeping it alive. It was like a modern game where there was like Red Dead Redemption 2. And yeah, sure, hell yeah. But this game came out like what, 2010? So yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. But only because I don't want the horse to die, that's why. Thank you. Cheers.
How do you do?
What do you want? Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Jaffuere. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now. Afternoon.
What? Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Jaffuere didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you. It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Waynon Priory, provide safe houses for traveling blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Jaffuere, or Brother Jaffuere as he prefers, as a resident here. The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former Blades. I myself was training as a blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way. Take care.
How are you? Go ahead, please. You are welcome to take my horse. I rarely travel, so I'm sure you will put her to better use than I. You'll most likely find him in the library. Our order works to spread the teachings and worship of the divine Talos. Surely you have heard of us. If not, I invite you to spend some time in our fine library. All are welcome here. The Emperor's elite knights. They dedicate themselves to Talos above and the Septims here on Earth. The loss of the Emperor must be a terrible blow to them. Waynon Priory is a monastery devoted to the praise and worship of Talos and the Nine Divines. Brother Piner, Father Jaffuere, and I are members of the Order of Talos. Eranor, a lay brother, tends after the sheep and our little farm. You are welcome. Brother Piner is a fine young monk, zealous and energetic. In time, I hope he may add patience and prudence to his list of virtues. It's a matter of trust, and I don't trust you enough yet. Goodbye. What? Goodbye.
Well met.
The best. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. That's more than I'd usually... You've got a great deal there. An excellent bargain. Thank you for your business. Take care. The best. What can I interest you in? You drive a hard bargain. Another. Be seeing you.
Yes? Can I interest you in some of my wares? A good price? You drive a hard bar. A pleasure. You too.
The best of. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Thank you. Take. The best. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Come back and. Bye.
Well met.
have my ear, citizen. You have my ear, citizen.